Alright guys, I am back with my review of this week's WWE Friday Night Smackdown for May 17th, 2013. I hope that was the right date. I know I'm a little late on this one. But the show starts off with Miz TV, and my DVR actually said that Chris Jericho hosts the highlight reel, but it's Miz TV with Randy Orton and Big Show. And Miz actually says that this is one of the most anticipated matches for Extreme Rules. My ass. Big Show says instead of an RKO, it's going to be a TKO. Wonder how long it took him to think of that one. And Orton says he won't let that happen in his hometown. So Swagger and Zeb come out to bitch about Del Rio. And Del Rio comes out and says he will make Swagger quit. Mark Henry comes out. You see where this is going. Mark Henry comes out and says people are going to remember him beating Sheamus. Sheamus comes out and says, why wait till Sunday? He pulls out a strap and the baby faces run off the heels. So Teddy Long comes out, makes it a tag match. Very predictable. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns versus the Usos. This was a very short match, which was disappointing because it was pretty good. And Reigns spears one of the Usos for the win. They put the boots to him, but Kofi Kingston runs out, so the Shield throws him out of the ring, and then he grabs a chair, comes back, chases the Shield away. Teddy's talking to The Miz, and Sandow shows up, says it would have been better if Miz never returned, and he wants the Damien Sandow show, which sounds awesome. And Teddy puts him in a match with The Miz. Tons of Funk versus the Primetime Players. The fake cheers for these guys is ridiculous. They're trying to make Tons of Funk look like they're huge stars or something, and it's just horrible when they put in that fake crowd noise. But Tons of Funk win with the double splash. It actually wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad match, but Primetime Players beat them on Raw, and then Tons of Funk goes over here. I mean, nothing really was accomplished with this. Jericho versus Cesaro, which was a good match. But Cesaro taps to the walls of Jericho, so they use Cesaro to build up Jericho, and they're going to use Jericho to build up Fandango, because I'm pretty sure Fandango is going over at the pay-per-view. And after the match, Fandango tries to attack Jericho from behind, Jericho fights him off, and Cesaro gets a code breaker. There's a video from Swagger and Zeb Coulter about how they have to be extreme and Del Rio will quit. Miz versus Sandow with Cody Rhodes on commentary. At one point, Cody grabs the mic and tells all the fans they need to respect Sandow, and I thought it was good. Cody was great on commentary. Miz knocks Cody off the apron and makes Sandow tap to the figure four. Kaitlyn versus Oksana. Earlier today, they show Kaitlyn getting some flowers from the secret admirer. And I thought it was really funny because Matthews is talking about, he was actually the heel on commentary, which was funny, but he's talking about how the secret admirer must be really ugly because otherwise he would show himself, and maybe it's Sin Cara because he wears a mask and ugly people wear masks. And JBL and Cole just go off on him, and it was hilarious. JBL's talking about how it has to be Matthews because he's the only person who's ugly and has no friends. And they just shit all over him, but it was really good. Anyways, Kaitlyn wins with the spear. Swagger, Big Show, and Mark Henry versus Orton, Del Rio, and Sheamus. Most of the match was Swagger versus Del Rio, though. Sheamus kicks out of a choke slam. He bro kicks Big Show. Swagger gets Del Rio in the ankle lock, but Orton hits the RKO for the win. And that was the end of the show. And I actually thought SmackDown was pretty good this week. I would say it was slightly above average because the main event was good. Miz versus Sandow was okay, but Jericho versus Cesaro was good. Even the Tons of Funk versus Primetime Players match was alright. And I just wish the Shield versus the Usos match went a little bit longer. But other than that, not a bad show. So that's my review of this week's SmackDown. I'll be back in a little bit with my predictions for Extreme Rules. So I hope you guys liked the video. Leave your thoughts on this week's show in the comments, and thanks for watching.